Welcome back to Brewers Baseball using Out of the Park Baseball 20. Tonight we continue Brewers 2019 could have been run towards a world championship, and they are currently up 2-0 on the Houston Astros after stomping them in the last game 16-8. So we'll see how things go tonight. Tomorrow, of course, will be opening day where we'll refresh the Brewers roster and get them all set for the game. And as long as I'm stuck here at home, then we'll continue bringing you a new Brewer game every day like we should have had this year. So let's get started with Game 3 at Miller Park. Now, Arcia, Kane, both injured in various games. Kane injured in the previous series, and Arcia injured in the early going of this series. So we will see how that goes. Looks like it's going to be Jordan Lyles against Justin Verlander. Verlander, who is absolutely blasting his way through the postseason. He had a 15 strikeout game. He had a no-hitter. So he's been really dominating. We'll see how things go. Brantley up at the plate to lead off against Jordan Lyles. 1-2 count. That one is hit and served into left center. Braun ranging over, and he's got it. 1 down. Altuve against Lyles. 0-1 count. Swings and rolls one over to Arcia. Long throw across the diamond, and that is out number 2. Bregman at the plate. Bregman has a 1,079 OPS, so he's having himself quite the postseason. 1-2 counted him, and now with 2 down, he's going to swing and miss, and Lyles shuts down the Astros in order in the first. Kane at the plate, facing Justin Verlander. 1-2 count. Kane's going to watch that one for strike 3. Keston Hiura at the plate, who is hitting a lot better as of late. He's going to try and dump one into left, but Correa hustles back out and catches it for out number 2. And Yelich, now trying to get a 2-out rally started. He's going to roll over 1 out to Correa, who makes the throw and gets the out. And that'll do it for the Brewers in the first. Going to the top of the second, George Springer leading it off for Houston. Another 1-2 count for Lyles. Springer's going to serve that one into left field. Braun easing over. He's got it for out number 1. Gurriel at the plate. 1-1 count. Swing and a ground ball out towards Arcia. He can't make the scoop. Maybe it was the injury. Maybe he forgot what he was doing. Trying to think what he had for lunch. Doesn't matter. Gurriel is on first. Leading the way for Reddick. Reddick's going to swing and hit one, and that's snagged by Thames, who gets him for the double play. Thames with a super athletic play, and that'll do it for the Astros in the top of the second. Braun now leading off against Verlander. 0-0 count. He's going to swing and take one the opposite way, and that's down for a hit. In right field, Braun has a single to lead off the bottom of the second. Moustakas facing Verlander. Full count. Swing and a drive. That one is deep to left field. Going back on it is Brantley, and he's got it at the warning track. Braun has to retreat back to first. 1 down. Yasmani Grandal against Verlander. Hits one high to center field. Easy play out there for Springer, and there are 2 away. Eric Thames, who had that beautiful play to end the top of the second at the plate. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss on an outside corner pitch, and that'll do it for the Crew in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Correa against Lyles. 2-2 count. That's going to be swung on and hit past the diving Arcia for a base hit to lead off the top of the third. Maldonado will try and move Correa over. 0-1 count. Ground ball up to Arcia. Flip to second for 1. Hiura tries to make the turn, and it is not in time. Maldonado beats it out. The slow-running catcher still beats the turn by Keston Hiura. He's got some work to do. Now Verlander is at the plate. 0-0 count. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. He scoops. Tries to get the lead run at second, and he got him. It looked pretty close, but he got the lead runner, and that will put 2 down. Runner on first for Brantley. 2-2 count. Lyles the pitch, swung on, grounded over to Moustakas. Throws to second, over to Hira, and that'll do it for Houston here in the third. Bottom of the third now, Arcia at the plate. And Verlander still firing away. 2-1 count on Arcia. He's going to swing and dump one into right field for a base hit. And Reddick scoops it, throws it in. Another leadoff runner for the Crew. Lyles now at the plate. He's going to get a bunt down. Verlander runs over to field it, makes the throw. Lyles is out, but Arcia goes to second. Kane at the plate, 1 down, nothing count. He's going to swing and try and scoop one up the middle. Altuve grabs it, tries to make the throw, but Kane hustles it out, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 down. Hira with a chance to put the Brewers on the board. 1-2 count, the pitch. Verlander blows the cutter by him, and that's 2 down. So Christian Yelich with a big opportunity here to put the Brewers on the board early in this one. Runners at the corners, 2 down, 3-0 count, and Verlander wants nothing to do with Yelich in that situation. He would rather face Ryan Braun, who is having a very respectable postseason. 280, 716 OPS, only 1 home run, but 14 total hits. And he's got a chance to put the Brewers on top. 1-1 count. Swing, and that one's going to get over the head of Correa into left field. 2 runs are going to score, and the Crew takes a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Beautiful clutch hitting. Ryan Braun's been coming through all postseason. Now it's up to Moustakas. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one. That one is into midway left field. Caught by Brantley, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers put 2 on the board to take the lead early in this one, 2-0. Altuve at the plate. Swing and hit into right center. Yelich easing over, and he's got it. I'm told that we need some sound. Well, I had some sound. Then I turned it off because I had a guest, because I didn't want the sound to be too overpowering. So I don't know what to do about the sound. You're going to have to make your own sound for right now. Charge! Bregman at the plate versus Lyles, full count pitch, and he's going to lay off and draw the walk against Jordan Lyles. Got a runner on first. Springer at the plate, nothing count. He's going to try and steal second, and he's got it easily on Grandal. Can't get Bregman. So Springer with the runner in scoring position. 1-2 count, but he takes strike 3 looking on a curveball. Gurriel at the plate. 2 down with a chance to cut the lead in half. He's going to swing and ground over to Arcia, who scoops, makes the easy throw, and Lyles is through 4, scoreless. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Grandal facing Verlander for the second time. 0-1 in the game. Full count. And Grandal is going to swing and miss. 1 down. Fames the chance. He is also hitless in the game so far. 0-2 count. And he's going to go down to Verlander. Verlander starting to ease into his strikeout groove a bit. 5 Ks for the 36-year-old pitcher for Houston. Arcia going to try and start a 2-out rally. Swung on and grounded to third. Long throw, and Bregman's got him. So that'll do it for the Crew in the bottom of the 4th. Lyles back out to start the 5th. Reddick at the plate. 1-0 count. He's going to swing and hit one just past Moustakas for a base hit into left. Braun gets the ball in, and Correa is at the plate. 1-0 count, the pitch. Correa's going to blast one to right field. Yelich back, catches it just shy of the track for out number 1. Maldonado with a chance here. 1 down, Brewers need a double play. Full count. He's going to swing and ground over to Hira. He makes the toss to Arcia to second, back onto 1, and that is a double play, and the Crew is out of the top of the 5th. Beautiful defensive work there to end that inning. Lyles will lead off the bottom of the 5th against Verlander. 1-2 count. Lyles is going to swing and ground over to Correa. Makes the long throw across the diamond, and that's out number 1. Kane facing Verlander. He's going to get jammed on an inside pitch, and in comes Brantley to grab the line drive. 2 down for Keston Hira. 1-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one high into left field. Brantley easing over. He's got it. And the crew goes down in order in the bottom of the 5th. Verlander leading off in the top half of the inning against Lyles. He's going to swing and try and loop one into right center. Kane easing over, and he's got it. A little bit closer call than you want when you're facing an AL pitcher. Michael Brantley at the plate as the lineup turns over. 1-2 count. He's going to get jammed on an inside pitch, rolls it out to Arcia, makes the throw to Thames, and that's 2 down. Altuve at the plate. 2 down. Nothing count. He's going to hit one up the middle. Hero racing back, and he is going to get there, and that's going to do it for the Astros in the inning. Beautiful inning by the crew and Jordan Lyles. Bottom of the 6th, Yelich leading off. Didn't get to bat last time in a crucial situation. This time, strikes out against Verlander. Why not? Who hasn't? That's 6 tonight for Verlander. Braun once again at the plate. Ben Clutch. He's going to swing and try and hit one past Bregman. Can't do it, and that is 2 away. Only had 70 pitches so far for Verlander, so very economical. Moustakas going to try and keep the inning alive. A full count. He's going to swing and hit one into left center. And Springer's got it to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Lyles still in the game, only at 66 pitches as we enter the 7th. However, things can turn around very quickly. Hader's going to get loose. Bobby Wall is going to get loose, and the crew is preparing to really take this game to the wire. Lyles against Bregman, full count. And that's low. He's going to walk him, so a leadoff walk in the 7th. Springer at the plate, another full count. He's going to walk him too, and there are now 2 on and nobody out after back-to-back walks by Jordan Lyles, and that economical start is starting to turn a little ugly. Gurriel at the plate, 0-1 count, swing, ground ball to third. Moustakas touches third, throws across the diamond, double play. That was huge for the Brewers. 2 now are out in the top of the 7th, and Jordan Lyles has a chance to get through it. Reddick at the plate, 0-2 count, the pitch, outside corner, strike 3 swinging, and that will do it for the Astros in the top of the 7th. Lyles with a masterful job getting out of that one. Grandal now leading off the bottom of the 7th. I should have sung Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I didn't do that. Take me out to the ball. Okay. Grandal 2-1 count. Swung on, and he tries to dump it down the line, and he does. He gets it into right field, and that is a single to lead off the bottom of the 7th as Thames comes to the plate. Thames currently 0 for 2. He's batting 163, but he's getting on base at a 333 clip. He has 3 home runs in the postseason, so he's gotten some timely hits. 2-2 count. Thames is going to blast one deep to right field. That one is way out of here. Gone. Home run for Eric Thames. It's 4-0 Milwaukee. 378 feet on that shot, and the crew is up 4-0 on Justin Verlander. They've gotten to Cole, they've gotten to Verlander. They have done work on some good pitchers in this postseason. Arcia is going to try and get it restarted. He's going to swing, and he's going to get one between Correa and Bregman, and that's another runner for the crew. And Verlander really struggling in this inning. Lyles now at the plate. Manager deciding he's seen enough and he wants a pinch hitter. In comes Ben Gamel to bat for Jordan Lyles, and what a performance for Lyles. 7 innings, no runs, and some beautiful defense behind him. Gamel, Verlander, 2-2 count, swing and a miss. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Kane up, Arcia at first, 1 down, 4-0 crew. 0-1 count. Kane is going to pop that one up on the infield, and Gurriel's going to have it for out number 2. Keston here, up to keep the inning alive. 2-2 count, swinging a ground ball to third. Bregman scoops it, tries to make the throw to second, and he makes it, and that's it. But the crew gets 2 on a blast by Eric Thames, and it's now 4-0, headed to the top of the 8th. The call to the bullpen is being made, and Bobby Wall is going to come on in for the Brewers. Just in case, Hader's going to keep loose, and Corey Knebel is going to warm up for a chance to put it away. Bobby Wall, Carlos Correa, 3-0 count, wind-up pitch, and that's ball 4, so a leadoff walk. Not what you want to see by Bobby Wall. Martin Maldonado at the plate, 3-1 count, swing and a ground ball to short. Arcia to second for 1. Hira makes the turn, double play, and just like that, 2 are down in the top of the 8th. Wow, Bobby Wall in the danger zone there, and just like that, there's 2 down. And that pitch was ball 4 and swung on outside the zone. So it's up to Yordan Alvarez against Wall. 0-2 count. Wall blows one by him, and he stonewalls the Houston Astros, and the Crew go to the bottom of the 8th, up 4-0. Wade Miley, former Brewer, now in, replacing Verlander, who gave up 4 runs in 7 innings. And the Crew clinging to a 4-0 lead. Yelich with a chance to lead off here. 3-2 count. He's going to swing and ground one over to Gurriel. He's going to flip it to Miley, and Miley misses the ball. Yelich is going to make the turn and go to second, and that's a 2-base error. Unbelievable. Sloppy play by the Astros, and the Crew has another runner in scoring position. Braun, another chance to make a big hit here. He's going to ground one to third. Bregman scoops it, makes the play. Yelich stays put, 1 down. Moustakas, 1-1 count, ground ball. That's not a ground ball, that's a fly ball. That's a deep to right center, and that's way out of here. Call the park ranger. The Moose is on the loose. Gotta check my eyes. I don't know what I was seeing. That was way out of here, 398 feet, and the Brewers are up 6-0. Grandal, 1-2 count. He's gonna ground one over to third. Bregman's got it, makes the throw, and that's 2 away. Eric Thames at the plate. Big home run today, 1-2 count. Swings and misses, but 2 more runs are on the board, and now the Crew takes their 6-0 lead into the top of the 9th. Looks like they're going to give Bobby Wall the ball to try and finish it out. 3-0 count, and he has another leadoff walk. Altuve at the plate, 1-0 count. He swings and pops one up to center field. Kane eases in, and that's going to be out number 1. Bregman at the plate. Brantley on first, 3-1 count, and that's another walk for Bobby Wall. So an inauspicious start here in the top of the 9th. 1 is down, but 2 are on, and Bobby Wall's been a little wild in his 1 1/3 inning of work, so Corey Knebel's getting back up and ready to go just in case. Springer at the plate, 0-2 count, swings and hits a high fly ball into the gap in right center. That's down against the wall. Kane grabs it. 1 run's going to score, and that's going to leave runners in second and third. 1 out, and 6-1 now as Houston etches away at the Brewer lead. Bobby Wall working hard here, trying to get out of it. The Brewers trying to hold on to Corey Knebel for a possible Game 4 clincher. Gurriel at the plate versus Wall. 1-0 pitch, swung on and popped to left field. Braun easing towards the line. He camps it, he's got it, makes the throw into the cutoff man. They're going to let Bregman come home. It is now 6-2, but 2 are down with only 1 runner on here in the top of the 9th. Wall at 29 pitches, trying to do his best to get this one to the wire. Reddick at the plate. Reddick's 1 for 3 today. He has a .405 batting average in the postseason. It is a 1-0 count. Reddick is going to swing and ground one to Hira. Hira makes the scoop. The throw to first. Thames has got it, and the Crew take a commanding 3-0 lead in the World Series over the Houston Astros. And that was quite the defensive game. It seemed like whenever the Brewers need it, they got a key double play ball, and they kept the pressure on offense the whole way. And now, just like that, they are 1 win away from their first World Championship. Game 4, Zach Greinke versus Brandon Woodruff. Jordan Lyles, though, what can you say? 7 shutout innings. Whenever he needed to come up big, he did. It wasn't the flashiest outing, only 3 strikeouts, but economical. And Wall struggled, but he did a most important job. He preserved the entire bullpen for Game 4. 4 double plays in that game for the Crew. So here we go. Game 4. The Brewers have a chance to not only win the World Series, they have a chance to sweep the World Series. Would have never thought that'd be possible, especially over a team as good as the Astros. Here we go, with a chance to clinch it at Miller Park. It's going to be Brandon Woodruff on the mound. Who else would you want if you're a Brewer fan? Brantley at the plate, leading off. Brewers trying to sweep. Nothing count. Swinging a ground ball. Moustakas scoops, makes the strong throw, and that's one out. Altuve ready to hit. Nothing count. He's going to try and bunt for a hit. Grandal comes out to field it, and he is going to make the throw, and that's a nice play by Grandal to get the out. 2 pitches, 2 outs, and now Bregman at the plate. It's a 1-2 count, and it's going to be a light ground ball. Woodruff giving chase. He's going to grab it near second, and he's going to make the throw, and that's going to do it for the inning. Not sure what was happening on that play, but it doesn't matter. An incredibly crisp and economical inning from Brandon Woodruff. Good start for the crew here. Greinke on the mound. Kane batting to lead off for the Brewers in Game 4. 1-2 count. He takes a strike 3 looking. Greinke, one of my favorite players. In fact, of actual jerseys that I have, that is the only actual baseball jersey is of Zach Greinke from when he was with the crew. Hira at the plate now, 1 down in the bottom of the first. He's going to swing and ground into third. Bregman's right there, makes the throw, 2 down. And here comes Christian Yelich. Now, this is the kind of matchup you love to see. Yelich, Greinke, 2 out, nobody on, 0-2 count. And Yelich is going to ground one just past Altuve in between he and Gurriel, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Christian Yelich. Beautiful piece of hitting there just to make something happen. Braun at the plate now. Been clutch. Nothing count. That is not going to get it done. Fly ball out to Reddick and in right field. And that does it for the Brewers in the bottom of the first. Woodruff continuing to work. 1-1 count. That one is hit hard on a line, but Yelich is right there in right field to get out number 1. Gurriel at the plate versus Woodruff. 1-2 count. He's going to swing and ground one out to Arcia, who makes the scoop, the long throw. Got him. Arcia's played tough ever since getting injured a few games back. Reddick back again at the plate, facing Woodruff. Nothing count. 2 out. Fly ball to center field. Kane's going to ease in, and Brandon Woodruff with another beautiful inning of work. Can the crew put some runs on the board here? Bottom of the second, Moustakas at the plate. Huge home run last game to put things away. Full count here, and he takes strike 3 looking. He was more like a deer in the headlights than a moose on that one. Jokes are free, people. Yasmani Grandal at the plate versus Greinke now. 0-1 count. Swing and a drive. That one's not coming back. Way out. Or it's not out. That looked like it was out. That's off the wall. But Grandal's going to keep on running anyway. He is going to get into third base. He's going to round third base. He's going to head for an inside the park home run. And I just can't believe what I saw. He hit one that looked like it was headed way out, dropped against the wall. The Houston Astros players all just kind of didn't move. And Grandal just kept running and had a home run anyways. I think he saved my original call. An inside the park home run for Yasmani Grandal, and it's 1-0 Milwaukee. Eric Thames now at the plate. Boy, I don't know if he can follow up anything with nearly as exciting as what that was. 1-2 count. And he takes a look at strike 3. 2 down now for the crew in the bottom of the second. They lead 1-0, and now it's up to Arcia. 1-2 count. He's going to swing and miss, but the Brewers get a run as we go to the top of the third. Carlos Correa leading off, 1-2 count. Swung on and missed, and Woodruff gets a strikeout. That's actually his first strikeout of the game. Maldonado at the plate, 2-2 count. He's going to swing and miss, and that's 2. Can he make it 3? Greinke now at the plate, who can swing a little bit. 3-1 count. And he's going to ground one out to Arcia, makes the play, and that's going to do it for the Astros in the top of the third. So now Woodruff, after a beautiful pitching effort in the third, is batting in the bottom of the inning against Zach Greinke. 1-1 count. He's going to hit one, and that's going to get down into left field in front of Brantley, and that's a base hit for Woodruff, who himself can hit a little bit. Now it's up to Kane to keep the line moving. 2-1 count. That one's going to be hit to center field straight away, and Springer's going to have it for out number 1. Here now at the plate against Greinke. 1-2 count. He's going to blast one to the opposite field, and that one is going to get just over the wall. Wow, that one did not look like it was going out. I thought that Reddick was going to have a beat on it, but it just kept going. And that's now 3-0 Milwaukee. What a hit from Keston Hiura. Reminded me of his walk-off winner against the Cubs last year. That barely eked over the wall. That one was 358. I mean, that's right into that picnic area. Yelich at the plate. 0-2 count. 1 out. He's going to swing and ground up the middle. Altuve has it for the out. 2 down. Ryan Braun at the plate facing Greinke. 0-1 count. And Braun's going to ground out against his former teammate, and the Crew goes down in the bottom of the third, but they had 2 more runs on some pretty exciting stuff. 3-0 Crew. Brantley will face Woodruff here in the top of the 4th. 1-0 count. He's going to swing and ground one over to Moustakas. He makes the play, makes the throw, and that's 1 down. Altuve at the plate versus Woodruff. 0-0 count. That's going to be grounded over to Arcia. Tough play. He makes it, though, and that's 2 away in the 4th. Bregman. 3-0 count. And, Woodruff walks him, and that's the first base runner he has allowed this game. Springer at the plate. 1-0 count. He's going to ground one over to Moustakas, makes the diving stop, throws across the diamond. Thames can't hold it, and they're going to have runners on second and third with 2 down here in the top of the 4th. That was a tough play from Moustakas, but now the Astros are in business against Woodruff in the top of the 4th. 2-2 count. Gurriel is going to swing and miss, and Woodruff says, I'll take it myself. And the Crew goes into the bottom of the 4th, still up 3-0. Great job by Woodruff to shut down what was happening there. Moustakas will get a chance to redeem himself to lead off the bottom of the 4th. 0-0 count. Going to swing and pop one way into the sky. Bregman races over, and he's got it for 1 out. Yasmani Grandal had an inside-the-park home run his last time up. This time up, he's going to strike out swinging. He's probably still gassed. I can't imagine that was easy for him. And then he had to go catch. Thames at the plate. 2 down, 1-2 count. And he's going to get caught looking, and that'll do it for the Crew in the bottom of the 4th. We move to the 5th. 3-0 Milwaukee. Woodruff still pitching, facing Josh Reddick. 2-1 count. And that's going to be grounded up the middle. Arcia charges, makes the throw. Beautiful play from Arcia. Slick fielding, and that's 1 down. And now to be Correa at a 0-0 count. He's going to swing and blast one deep to center field. Kane's going back, and he's going to have to watch it hit off the wall. And that looks like a double for Carlos Correa. And that was the first hit of the ball game for the Houston Astros. What a job for Woodruff. No hits in 4 1/3 innings. Maldonado at the plate now, 1-1 count. He's going to swing and try and dump one into left field. Braun's going to ease in, and I think he's got it. He does. 2 down. Now it's up to Greinke to try and get his team on the board. 2-2 count, and Woodruff is going to give up a high fly ball to center field. Kane's still going back, and that one is caught at the wall. Greinke almost took Woodruff deep to end the 5th, but instead, Kane says, not today at the center field wall, and that'll be 3-0 headed to the bottom of the 5th. Arcia facing Greinke, struck out his last time up. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field this time, and that's an easy play for Reddick, and that's 1 down for the Crew in the bottom of the 5th. Woodruff going to bat for himself here in the 5th, still pitching a great outing. 2-1 count, ground ball over to Altuve, who makes an easy play, and that's 2 down. It'll be up to Kane to keep the inning alive. 1-1 count. He's going to swing and hit a hard line drive into left, but Brantley's right there to snag it, and that'll do it for the Crew in the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th, 3-0. Looking at the pitching situation, Woodruff's at 60, but he is tiring, so the crew is going to start to get some bodies warm. Peralta getting loose. Hader getting loose. The big boys ready to go. Brantley at the plate versus Woodruff. 2-2 count. And that's going to be swung on and hit hard into the gap in right center, and that is going to get over the wall, and just like that, 3-1. Home run for Brantley, leading off the 6th. Altuve at the plate now. 0-0 count. He's going to ground one out in front of the plate. Grandal scoops it, makes a hard throw, and that's 1 down. Bregman with a chance. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 4. Beautiful sinker from Brandon Woodruff that time, and he's got a chance to complete this inning. 2-2 count. And that's going to be grounded to Thames, who makes the snag, tries to flip it to Woodruff, and that's not in time. Infield single for Springer, and the tying run is at the plate for the Astros in the form of Yulesky Gurriel. 1-2 count, and Woodruff is going to blow it by him, swung on and missed, and just like that, he's out of the inning. Could have been dicey, but instead he stops it right there like he has all game. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Milwaukee. Zach Greinke at only 59 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. It's been bit by a couple hard hits. Hira has one. That one is deep to center. Springer's racing back, and he is going to catch that one at deep center. Whew, just missed. A home run to dead center. Hira's putting some good swings on today. It's up to Yelich now. 1 out. 0-2 count. He's going to ground one to first. Gurriel's going to take it himself, and that's 2 down. Braun with a chance to keep things going with 2 outs. 2-1 count. He's going to swing and hit one back up the middle. But Springer's got it, and that'll do it for the crew in the bottom of the 6th. We move on to the top of the 7th. Woodruff at 80 pitches. The Milwaukee bullpen has both Josh Hader and Freddie Peralta ready to go. And we'll see if they continue to ride Woodruff. It looks like they will. Reddick, 2-0 count against Woodruff. He's going to swing and hit one back up the middle, but Woodruff snags it and makes the throw. Beautiful defense by Woodruff, and there's 1 down in the 7th. Correa now at the plate. 0-1 count. Had a double his last time up. This is going to be a ground ball to Arcia. Takes his time, but he makes the play, and that'll do it for Correa. Maldonado with 2 outs. Woodruff trying to get through 7. 0-2 count on Maldonado. He's going to get jammed. Ground ball to Arcia. Makes the strong throw, and that'll do it for Houston in the top of the 7th. 6 outs to go for the Brewers to win their first World Series championship ever. And it'd be a sweep. Moustakas at the plate. Freddie Peralta, Hader still getting ready. Making sure they're good to go. Can't forget about them. Moustakas, and we've got some wonderful singing happening in the chat, which is appreciated. We do definitely need some background music. Moustakas at the plate to lead off the bottom of the 7th against Greinke. 2-0 count. He's going to swing and drive one. That is a line shot deep to right, and that sneaks past the foul pole, and Moustakas is on the loose. Call the park ranger. 365 feet, his 6th home run of the postseason, and the crew ups their lead 4-1. Huge Badger Mutual Insurance run there against Zach Greinke, who's still only at 73 pitches. He has Monty Grandal now. 0-1 count. He's going to swing and pop one up. Reddick's coming in from right field, and he's going to make the play. Now Eric Thames at the plate. 1 out here. 1-2 count. Swung on and grounded over to Altuve, who's playing in the shift, but he bobbles it, and Thames is going to beat it. Score that an error. Thames reaches on an error here in the bottom of the 7th. So defense failing a bit behind Greinke with Arcia at the plate. Thames at first. 1 out, 1-2 count, and Arcia's going to hit one to dead center on a rope, but Springer is right there, and he's got it for out number 2, which brings us to Brandon Woodruff with Peralta and Hader ready. Woodruff is going to call it a day, and the Brewers are going to pinch hit the trusty Ben Gamel to face Zach Greinke. 1-2 count to Gamel. He's going to swing and miss on an inside pitch, and that'll do it for the Brewers in the 7th. We go to the 8th, and out from the dugout or bullpen rather, is going to trot Josh Hader. Corey Knebel is going to get loose. You can see those flowing locks from here. Let's see how Hader does. 1-2 count. Yordan Alvarez. Fly ball high and deep to right. Yelich can only watch it go 393 feet. And just like that, it's 4-2. The lefty does some damage to Hader. And the chests get a little tighter for Brewer fans. Brantley now. Another lefty facing Hader. 1-0 count. He's going to pop one a million miles in the air. Grandal coming out, and he scoops it for out number 1. Now it's Altuve versus Hader. 0-1 count. Hader, the pitch on the outside corner. He gets another high pop-up. Grandal giving chase, and he's going to grab another one. And that's 2 down in the 8th. Grandal staying busy. Now Bregman, 2 down. Down 4-2. Full count. Hader's going to swing. Well, Hader's going to get the swing. Braun's coming in from left. He's got the catch, and it's 4-2 going to the bottom of the 8th. There are just 3 outs left for the Crew to win their first World Series ever. Presley in the game for the Astros. A 10.13 ERA and just 2.2 innings of work in the postseason. Kane at the plate, leading off. Going to try and get a few more insurance runs here. 2-1 count. Takes one the opposite way, dumps it into right field in front of Reddick, and it's a leadoff single for the Crew in the bottom of the 8th. Hira at the plate. It's got some good swings today. Did have a big home run earlier. Kane on first. Hira with the full count. Hira's going to take a look at a strike 3 slider, and that will do it for Hira. Yelich with a chance. Kane at first. Yelich at the plate. 1 out. 2-0 count. The pitch. Yelich is going to hit one back up the middle, and it's down into center field for a base hit. Kane is going to go ahead and stay at second base. Now Braun at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. He's come up with big hits all postseason. 1-2 count. And he's going to take a strike 3 looking on a breaking ball on the outside corner. The stadium lights went out a little bit there, so that definitely impacted his ability to hit the ball. Moustakas had a huge home run earlier. 2 down, bottom of the 8th. 2 on, 3-1 count, and he's going to walk and load the bases for Yasmani Grandal. Presley working hard here. 24 pitches in the bottom of the 8th. Grandal has a chance to really pull this one away. Corey Knebel is ready in the bullpen. The payoff pitch. Full count. Grandal's going to line one to center, and Springer rushes on to snag it, and that'll do it for the Crew in the 8th. Leaving the bases loaded, but they lead 4-2 as we go to the top of the 9th. And in trots Corey Knebel to close it out. Just in case Drew Pomeranz is going to get loose. Freddie Peralta is going to get loose. Taking no chances. Springer, Knebel. 1-1 count. Springer's going to ground into Moustakas. Rushes in, makes the quick throw. Thames scoops it, and that's 1 down. 2 outs to go. Corey Knebel against Yulesky Gurriel. 1 strike count. He's going to fly one into shallow right center, and Yelich comes on for the catch. He was shaded perfectly. 2 down. Nobody on. Reddick at the plate. Corey Knebel on the mound. It is a full count pitch, and that's ball 4 on the inside corner. The Miller Park faithful were on their feet, but Corey Knebel just misses, and the tying run's going to come to the plate in the form of Carlos Correa. So close. Knebel still 1 out away for the Crew to win the World Series. Another full count. Correa's going to watch ball 4 on the outside corner, and there's now 2 on. 2 out. Former Brewer Martin Maldonado at the plate. Knebel working hard. 1-1 count. Maldonado's going to ground one to third. Moustakas flips it to first. And the Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series by sweeping the Houston Astros 4-0. And Milwaukee celebrates at home at Miller Park with their first World Series title ever. What a game. What a series from the Crew. The Brewers take it. Got a little dicey there at the end, but the pitchers buckled down when they needed to. And Christian Yelich, not surprising, named Series MVP for his outstanding work. And what can you say? The Brewers should have been World Series champs, sweeping the series against the Houston Astros. And just like that, the Crew will head off into the offseason, basking in the glory. And, you wonder what might have been had the Crew won that game against Washington. What if Yelich wasn't hurt? What if Corey Knebel had never ripped his arm to pieces in the spring training games? Well, perhaps this could have been it. Well, that'll do it. The Crew has won the World Series. What happens next is extremely boring. We have to reset everything so we can have the current rosters. I got to go find a file somewhere because I am certainly not going to spend all the time that it will take to get everything in the right spot. So I'm going to find a file, and then tomorrow night we will have opening day of what should have been opening day. And we'll be here every day simulating the Brewers season. So if you miss watching your Brewers on TV or miss baseball in general, and this is the next closest thing, you'll get live games. We don't know what's going to happen when we start them. So, hey, we're going to keep doing it as long as we're stuck here. So I hope you enjoyed Brewers World Series champions. It's been a pleasure delivering the good news. And we're going to cut it early tonight so that we can get set for tomorrow night's inaugural broadcast of the Out of the Park Baseball 2020 baseball season. And will the Brewers do well? Who do we break camp with? We'll solve all those problems tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a great night.